They did it. I never thought it's possible, but Joe Biden, Alvin Bragg, and the far left extremists have managed to literally tick off 200 million Americans with just one decision. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, two things. Number one, 32 years ago today, on April 16th, the Lord Jesus Christ decided to bless the world with me. That's, of course, a joke, but yes, it's my birthday, but that's not going to stop us from speaking truth and exposing the far left extremists. So give me your birthday blessings down below in the comment section. I'd love to read them. Number two, I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Midas Gold Group, but we'll talk about them later. For right now, let's get into what yesterday happened, and it's going to anger you like it angered me and millions of others nationwide. So this right here is Trump speaking right after coming out from court.
So thank you very much. We had some amazing things happen today. As you know, my son is graduating from high school, and it looks like the judge will not let me go to the graduation of my son, who's worked very, very hard. He's a great student. I'm very proud of the fact that he did so well. And I was looking forward for years to have graduation with his mother and father there. And it looks like the judge isn't going to allow me to escape this scam. It's a scam trial. If you read all of the legal pundits, all of the legal scholars today, there's not one that I see that said this is a case that should be brought or tried. It's a scam. It's a political witch hunt. It continues, and it continues forever. And we're not going to be given a fair trial. It's a very, very sad thing. In addition, as you know, next Thursday, we're before the United States Supreme Court on a very big hearing on immunity. And this is something that we've been waiting for a long time. And the judge, of course, is not going to allow us. He's a very conflicted judge. And he's not going to allow us to go to that. He won't allow me to leave here for a half a day, go to D.C. and go before the United States Supreme Court because he thinks he's superior, I guess, to the Supreme Court.
So we're going to stop it there. And ladies and gentlemen, think about that. That is Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump, who just turned 18 a couple months ago. And he graduates next week. Your final, you can't have any more kids at Trump's age. That's your youngest son, who's a grade A student, perfect student. He's graduating, and the judge says, no, you're gonna be here. I know of a person who actually got 10 years in prison here in Washington State for a Biden. This was years ago. And right, they went through the whole process. You know, he was out on bond, and the judge gives him 10 years. But that person's son was turning 3 years old in just a couple of days after he got sentenced to 10 years. The judge let him stay home for a week and turn himself in a week to do his 10-year sentence to go and be with his son for his son's birthday. Trump can't go to his son's graduation. That's not a birthday, which comes around every single year. A high school graduation is only once in a lifetime. 2, the Supreme Court hearing, you can't go to that. But it gets worse. It gets worse. What I'm going to show you. And I want to give George Behezi a big shout out for this one. And I reposted this on my Twitter. If you're on Twitter, at ANN_news92. That's me. Breaking. Bombshell leaks reveal flyers are being passed around to illegals, telling them to vote for Joe Biden in 2024. They are planning to use fake mail-in ballots to rig the choosing again, and we are watching it happen. And here is, right here, the flyer. That's the flyer. I can't read Spanish, but it's been translated. Everyone knows what it is. Behezi had it translated. So not only in one day did they say, Trump, you can't go to your son's graduation. You're going to sit here in this show trial. 2, you can't go to the Supreme Court on your immunity hearing. And 3, we find out that illegal immigrants are getting flyers telling them to vote for Joe Biden, which is illegal. 1, a government can't be handing out flyers like that. 2, illegals are not supposed to vote. This is why I say in almost every single one of my videos, make sure every single one of your friends is registered. Your neighbors are registered to vote. Your friends, family, church members, your home groups, your volleyball, basketball, football teams, everybody that you know, and we come out in droves that they've never seen. That's our only chance, ladies and gentlemen. We keep praying, we keep believing, we keep speaking truth to power, and we show out, we show up, we show out, and we vote, whether it's by mail, whether it's in person, doesn't matter. We vote. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe the closer we get to the election, the more dirty tricks they're going to pull, but it doesn't matter. Jesus gets the final say of who will be ruler, and I believe that it is his will for Trump to come back and serve a second term. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Midas Gold Group. They're a second-generation Christian veteran, family-owned gold, silver, and precious metals IRA firm. They protect your money from Bidenomics, and that is Biden-inflation, high gas prices, collapse of the dollar, and bank runs. Contact them today at MidasGoldGroup.com or call them at 480-360-3000. Mention Vlad from American News Network. They'll give you free silver on qualifying orders. Links down below in the description. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up. Trump 2024.